Alright, welcome again to my YouTube channel. My name is Donald Joel, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can trim images from a background using your Photoshop. I have this picture and I want to change this background. I want to take this background of this image and use it for another design. So how can I remove this image from this background to trim it off? First of all, what I will do is I will launch my software, my Photoshop. I'm using Adobe Photoshop Creative Cloud. Alright, Photoshop is open, and the next thing I will do, I will have to import that picture or that image into Photoshop. I'll go to File, then I have to look for import. Now this is import. Said import what? Images, or you come to open. Either use import or you open. If you don't want to do that, that will take you a very long way. All you just have to do is double click on this workspace you are seeing here. When you double click on it, your images are gonna pop up. Now where I have that image is in my download folder. Downloads folder. So I'll look for that image. Looking. All right, this is the image. So I'll click open after selecting the image. All right, now I want to show you how you can do this in the correct way. I want to show you how you can do it correctly, so that after trimming you won't see colors showing on the edges of your image. Now what you have to do while trimming, to trim correctly, you have to zoom enough to see the details of your image. You have to zoom enough to see the details of your image. So if you don't zoom enough, you might have your edges coming out very rough. So what I will use, the tool I'm using here is called Polygon Lasso tool, which is my third tool on the toolbar. So after selecting, I'll have to select the edges of the image. As you can see, I'm trimming out. Alright. If your image is moving while trimming, to stop it, just hold down your space bar. Sorry, not backspace, your space bar. So to trim correctly, zoom enough to see the details of the image. Zoom enough to see the details of the image. So now if you make any mistake while trimming, all you have to do to go back is hitting your delete key. I'm taking my time. I don't want to speed up this video because I want you to get it correctly. Now notice our background is white, the shirt is white, so make sure you're not doing the wrong thing. That's why you must zoom enough to see the details of your image separated from the background. All right. Okay. As your image is moving, to hold down your space bar on your keyboard. Right. So Now, how can you zoom? Is by holding down your control key or your command key if you are using a Mac, and hitting your plus sign on your keyboard. Hold down your control and hit your plus sign to zoom out. To zoom in, hold down your control and hit your minus sign on your keyboard. If you want a perfect trim, like I said, always zoom out your image to get the full details so that your edges won't be rough. Right, we are almost done. Almost done. It's cool money. Okay, we are here. Almost here. Right. All right. I think we've gotten this right. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is right click on your image and click on feather. Feathering means you making the edges of your image smooth so that when you lift it from this place and place it on another background, it will blend with the background as if this image was originally on that second background. You get it? Now my feather radius, I'm always using 1 to get the perfect soft edges of the image. I'm always using 1. I will click OK. The next thing I will do is I will come to where my image is, my image layer, where you have your layers, you have your channel and your path. Then I will double click on the image to open the background, because this is a JPEG. I'm converting it from a JPEG now to a PSD. That means Photoshop document file. So I'll click OK, I'll hit enter. Then the next thing I'm going to be doing is I'll hit delete on my keyboard to delete the background. You can see the background is no longer there. Now I'll right click on my image and click on deselect for me to remove these lines. Or if I don't want to right click and click on deselect, I'll just have to hit Ctrl+D on my computer. Now this image is not having any background. Now to save this image, for instance, if you want to use it maybe in other softwares like CorelDRAW or even here in Photoshop, all you have to do is save as a PSD file. Save as a PSD file. Save as. Now what you do this, save it as a PSD file. Photoshop document. Alright, so you save it as a PSD file. Okay, now let's take this image from this place into another workspace. Let me create a new document, 6 inches by 6 inches, 6 inches by 6 inches. Alright, I have that. I can move my image now from that background to this new background. Let me enlarge the image by hitting Ctrl+T and dragging. Alright, Let me change the color of this. That's black. Okay, you can see the edges of the image. You can see a little white is showing. A little white is showing. Now to remove that white, what you do is select the image, come to layer, on your menu bar, click on matting, which is the last option under your menu bar, then click defringe, and you can say the width should be 200. All right, they are out. The white part is out. Now let me change my color background. Let me change my color background. All right, we have cool background here. You can also use another background for it. For instance, let's say this background. You can bring it into Photoshop and have a cool background there. Wow, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. So that's how you change the background of an image, or that's how you trim the background of an image in Photoshop, and you can use it for a different design. Now before you go, I want you to subscribe to this channel. I want you to like this video. I want you to comment using the comment box, and I also want you to share this video with your friends so they know that there is content here on this channel. Thank you so much, and bye bye.